We're very mission focused. We want to accomplish our mission. We want to save those structures. We want to save those trees. But if we can't do that safely, then we can't accomplish that mission.
A graduate of Lane Aviation Academy in Eugene, Cory Peters, now an aerial firefighter and instructor for Aeroflite. It's a private company contracted by the U.S. Forest Service to assist in forest firefighting with a fleet of over 12 aircraft. Now, for a decade, Peter has traveled nationwide, flying air tankers to protect ground firefighters, citizens, and the environment. KVAL's Tiffany spoke with him about his career earlier today.
Cory Peters graduated from the Eugene's Lane Aviation Academy in 2000. He went on to become an aerial firefighter after being hired to transport an airliner that was converted to one of the air tankers he flies today. Becoming a firefighting pilot requires extensive training over the course of years.
There's many rewards to being an aerial firefighter. You're working very closely with the folks on the ground. You're working with numerous different agencies, and you have a sense of mission. You have a sense of accomplishment. There's nothing greater than seeing the people who come out to the airports and hold up their signs saying, "Thank you for saving my home. Thank you for saving our community." And really that's what it's about. I love giving tours of the aircraft at the tanker bases, but especially when we can give tours of the aircraft to the folks that are fighting the fire on the ground. The hot shot crews, the smoke jumpers, the heli-tac crews, when they come over and we can speak with them, how best can we better serve them? And that's really what our mission is to serve the folks that are fighting the fire on the ground. How best can we help them to accomplish their mission?
110, 16. Personal safety is always at the top of mind for the aerial crew. If a mission cannot be completed safely, crews can't contribute to the firefighting efforts. Going into the fall season, Peters expects fire threats to slow down as we see more rain and humidity in Oregon. Right now, the company has several planes in Texas and Louisiana as their fire season shows no signs of waning. Flying the air tankers that can carry up to 3,000 gallons of fire retardant requires a certain level of technique and finesse. Depending on the goal, a pilot must know when to press that button and make the drop. It comes down to training and making the right judgment calls.
Learning how to judge the terrain, how to judge the wind, how to judge our elevation above the terrain, and most of the time we get it right. Ultimately, we aim to drop right around 150 to 220 feet above the terrain, depending on how thick of concentration of retardant we want on the ground and what the fuel types are. And we judge that by many different ways in the aircraft.
The aerial crew works with various personnel to figure out where they need to make that retardant drop, usually in front or around a shifting fire. A fire pilot's main mission is to support those firefighters on the ground safely, effectively, and efficiently.
At the end of the day, I'm just another guy. I go to my hotel room at the end of a shift, I clean up, I go to bed, and I get up the next day and do it again. A lot of those folks on the ground, they don't get that opportunity to go to the hotel room and clean up. They're sleeping on the ground, they're getting up and they're fighting that fire the next day. So anything that we can do in the air tanker community to help those folks on the ground, that's really our mission.